Hello everyone, Josh first back again, bringing you guys some more Black Clover Phantom Nights, and a lot of stuff dropped last night. If it wasn't for the fact that I got back from watching like over 5 hours of stuff and doing stuff with the fams, and it was getting very late and I needed to get at least a couple hours sleep, I would have had some of this done I guess early this morning. But nonetheless, here we are. Now, the official release of the game finally happened. I know there's some issues with iOS users. I do not have the information at this time on what's going on with iOS. I do not know, so I do apologize. We did finally get our pre-registration rewards, so that is very nice, and I mean very nice, because we got some really good units. We're going to talk about a couple of those in a moment. We also got some new banners and all that other good stuff. Now, we'll be making a video after this talking directly about the 2 new step-up banners and which one you should go into and which one you should skip. So yes, we're going to be getting into all that in the next video, so definitely consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. But we're going to talk about some of these goodies that we got from the pre-registration, from the new release, the new event, the Beastly Exercise. I love this event. So let's first talk about the Beastly Exercise. Now, this thing is actually pretty legit. I like this. You get tons of black jewels from this, which is great. You can see here I got 120, 120, 75, 75, 180, 120, 120, 75, and 75. I cannot quite beat this stage yet. I got close, but as you can see, the required power is 6209. Okay, the recommended power rather. I'm sitting at like 3500, 3600, and I know I still have a lot of work to do. And I would like to do some more pulls, but I need to get some more black jewels because I went into one of those 2 banners that we're going to be talking about in our next video, and I got pretty shafted, unfortunately. But regardless of that, we're going to have to keep working at it, try and get that done. We have quite a long time to finish this event, and what's really cool about this event is you can exchange those resources for stuff from the actual shop, which is really, really cool. For example, my Mimosa, we're getting Flags of Glory, all the way down to Phantom Sheets. These are basically the free dupes. You need 80 of these to basically make a 6-star from a 5-star unit. So, you know, that's great. You get 10 of those, another 6 of those, another 4. So really, really cool stuff. You also get these high-tier materials for, you know, your relics and for your enhancing in the Grimoire board. So very, very cool there. We also got some gold here, some gold nugget 6, which is really nice to get a lot of gold from when you sell those. They tell you how many you currently own. They show you how many that are left that you can purchase from the actual shop, and of course the price. Like, these are the silver coins, some of them are the gold, and some of them are in the, I believe, the bronze. Should be some bronze down here somewhere. That, or yeah, here we go. Here's some bronze. You can get some honing keys, which are very nice. Open up those gates. Summon tickets, which are very, very cool. Get all the summoning tickets you possibly can. So, I mean, there's a lot of good rewards here. Obviously, you're going to have to grind it out to do a lot. What I would recommend doing, guys, this is my strat. Go do other areas of the game. Build up a lot of those skip tickets, and then just go into that event. Go to the highest stage you possibly can get to, especially for the gold coins. And just skip. Do 10 at a time and just burst some points up, okay, guys? Just boost those points up. So that is my recommendation to you guys and gals out there. Go and do other modes that drop skip tickets. Build up a whole bunch, like maybe get like 100 or 200 tickets saved up. Then go back to the event, the Mereoleona's event, and then just go at it. Just go to town. Just boom, 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 like that. Get those coins racked up, and then you can buy all of these goodies. And I tell you what, there is so much stuff you can get. You're talking several hours of gameplay just in grabbing all these alone. And look, you can even pick up skip tickets. Like, you can go do a few stages and pick up these skip tickets. Will pay for themselves alone, because the coins you're going to be using to pay for them, you're going to be getting those coinage back by doing the skips. So, and it's going to save you a lot of time. So, I mean, look at that. You get 45 skip tickets. That's ridiculous. I got the gold 100 coins. So you can actually buy gold coins. So if you're a free-to-play player, and this is infinite, which is good. So if you're a free-to-play player, you're just starting out, or maybe you're having trouble building up a team or just getting bad luck, and you can't do necessarily the higher stages of this event to get these gold coins a lot more easily, this kind of allows you to buy those gold tickets instead, using the bronze and the silver ones that are a lot easier to get. And I keep saying tickets, I mean coins. I keep getting confused. Sorry. So that is a very cool you know, setup right there. So that's the new event, the new Mereoleona's event, which is really cool. She also has a banner that she came with. We got the Black Asta banner. Again, we're going to talk about those in the next video. As you can see, I've only got 1,020 black jewels at the moment. Still chilling at free to play, so I'm not going to touch any of that stuff. But I did get shafted. I had over like 10 or 11,000 black jewels last night, and I was going to do a summoning video. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do a summoning video off cam and see if I get lucky or not. And I'm glad I didn't make the video, because it would have been 10,000 black jewels of nothing. It was bad. It was bad. It was worth it, though, for all the 4 stars I got. And I was able to make a lot of my 3 stars 4 and 5 stars. So that was pretty cool for collection purposes. But outside of that, I didn't really get any good 5-star that I really needed. I was really aiming for like a a Yami would have been great. The Black Asta would have been great. I think I just kind of gave you a spoiler alert of what banner I went into. Actually, there was another banner I went into as well. It wasn't one of the 2 ones that we're going to talk about in the next video, but we'll get to that. So apart from the event that we got, which is awesome, lots of good rewards, we also got some other stuff we're going to talk about. Let's go in here to our brigade. Let's go to our enhanced character, so I can show you guys some of the new characters that we got and how to actually unlock them. Because some people were a little bit confused, and I saw this question being asked a lot. They're like, yo, we got these 3 new pre-registration characters, but how do we get them? They're not in my box. Well, what happened was they actually gave you the character sheets.
You must like me.
Hey, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. So what happened was they actually put them, they gave them to you as sheets. They actually didn't give you the actual character itself. They gave you the sheets for the character to craft the character. So you actually want to go to the lock section, and in here you'll see that you can unlock these characters when you have their right amount of sheets. So if I get like 40 sheets of Yami, I can actually just go ahead and click and unlock Yami, and that's where your characters went. Okay, that's what happened. So you go back to owned here, and after you've of course crafted your character, you will now have a new Nero, however you guys want to say it. Nero's pretty bad, to be honest. It's definitely something I'm not really going to invest into. It's got an arcane art, attack, straight range, damage, medium, enemies, and range, damage large with formation match. Formation match, of course, would be if you were in the bull formation or owl formation. Raise crit damage based on number of AOM participants, large and short time period. Then you have poke, multi-hit, small, and enemy, small damage basically. And then of course you also have the AB2s and 3s and stuff that you'd have to unlock through the actual board. And then the dungeon skills and stuff like that we haven't really gotten into yet. So he's got a pretty bad attack in my opinion. Everything else is pretty low stats. Power overall is not bad. I think most of that's coming from the fact that he's got a pretty decent base HP at level 1. But I don't know. I'm not really a fan of. Instead of running Nero, I much rather run the 4-star Leopold, which I just feel is so much better. Because let me show you my bad boy right here. Here he is. Boom. Leopold actually has amazing abilities. Now, granted, mine's been built up a lot. That's why you're seeing like multi-hit L and extra L, large and extra large, because it's a level 2 arcane art now, because I built them up a lot in my board. So kind of ignore those multipliers. They're a little bit lower when you first start, but boy, but what I'm really excited for with him is erase crit rate of AOM participants large, and then based on number of AOM participants short. So I like that, and he's a 4-star, so it's going to be a lot easier to dupe up. He raises his own attack medium for a short period of time, and AA dodge small. So I mean, he just offers, in my opinion, a lot more. He's a multi-hitter on his arcane art as well. I prefer him. Obviously, form type is Lion and Bear. He doesn't have any... I don't believe he actually has any formation. Oh, yeah, he does. Multi-hit XL with formation match. I was going to say, I didn't think he had any formation restrictions on any skills, but he actually does. But it's not bad, though, because he's a 4-star. I mean, he is a natural 4-star with some really good stats. But the one big thing that I have to take away from 4-star Leo is the fact that I think he has the best relic in the entire game when you get him to 6-star. I do believe. Just absolutely insane. But yeah, so we got Nero, and then we also got Asta here. Let's go ahead and check out the new 5-star Asta that they gave us. He's not really new. He's the Demon Dweller. I don't know why I clicked and went into the board. There we go. So this is the Asta that we got for free. Formation type Bull and Wolf. Base attack is 70, HP 288, which is pretty nice HP, honestly, at the start as well. Even higher than Nero's. Attack's even higher than Nero. I mean, you're just seeing clearly why he's just better than Nero already with base stats alone. Abilities, damage, medium, enemies in range, absorb an allied's AA gauge, and raise own attack extremely short, which means it'll be quick. I'm going to be making a video talking about the shorts, the longs, the mediums, the larges, the extra larges, the extra short, small, whatever. I'm going to be talking about all that good stuff in another video. I'm going to try and break that down. Consume some of your own AA gauge and boost AOM participants gauges. And then we have dash stab, damage small, and enemy absorbs enemies AA gauge large. No effect if target gauge is empty. He's not very good in my opinion. He's decent. He's gonna do quite a bit of damage, especially if you pair him up with like Leo, for example, because of that crit. Crit is so magical in this game. He is a natural 5-star, so you're gonna have those stats. You're gonna be able to boost him up. He's free, so there's also that. It's just I'm not a big fan of his skill set. I know it's got its usages, especially if you're trying to build up that AA constantly. But outside of that, I'm not really feeling it too much with him. I think it's mostly because the new Asta is already out here as well, Black Asta. I think that's what kind of like ruined my opinion on Astas, because it's like I already know Black Asta's out, which already power creeps this Asta, and we got them at the same time, so it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like when you see a power creep unit drop the same time another unit drops, that unit kind of just gets left behind a little bit, if you will. And then we got our boy Yuno. I already built my Yuno up quite a bit because I really like his skill set for my current team that I'm running. He does work with formation type Dawn and Raccoon. My base attack and HP, of course, is way higher than what yours is going to be because, of course, I built mine up. Abilities. Again, those multipliers are going to be a little bit deceiving because he is using level 3 Arcane Art now because I've built him all the way up on the board for 3, 4, and 5 stars. As soon as I get him to a 6-star, I'll probably finish him off. He has a multi-hit, enemies in range, multi-hit with formation as well. So just a nice AoE unit with his arcane art. His AoM rather, raise blue gem drop rate during AoM. Not very good, in my opinion, as a leader, but you're not really going to run him as a leader anyway. His ABI 1 is damage medium enemies in range. His AB 2 is damage large an enemy. So a single target there. And then, of course, if I ever unlock this, when I get up to 6-star, it'll be multi-hit, small, and inflict slip, medium, short on an enemy. So I just like his skill set here because I love AoEers, especially when I'm playing PvE. PvP, probably similar as well. AoE is just always so good in a lot of turn-based games because they just add a lot more flexibility to your team. So those are the 3 new 5-stars that we get for free from the event. From pre-registration, which is really, really cool. And in case some of you are wondering for spoiler alerts, boom, this is the 5-star that I pulled from over 10k Black Jewels. I got Veto. Woo! I don't know if he's actually good or not. I haven't really looked into him much. I just kind of pulled him, and I was like, because it wasn't what I wanted, and I really don't like Veto's design at all. But I got Midnight Sun and Porcupine. But of course, looks don't mean nothing. It's all about how good the skill sets are. HP base 275, 75 attack, all that other good stuff. damage medium and enemy damage large with formation. So he's a single target beast on his arcane art, it looks like. Absorb half of AOM participants' HP and deal damage equal to the amount of absorbed max 4,444. So this dude is a nuker. But it has a caveat. He could get you killed because he's absorbing half of your entire team's HP that's currently alive and uses it as damage. Still very cool, though. Still very cool. Not gonna lie, still very cool. Because if you have a really solid healer like Mimosa on your team and you have her arcane art ready to go, after you pop the AOM, you are talking about a super nuke team, honestly. So that could be really cool for like boss fight stages where you only have like one wave and you're fighting a boss. So honestly, it's not too bad in my opinion for boss fights. I actually might want to play around with this guy and test him out and maybe do some testing videos down the road. That actually seems very interesting. So what you want to do is probably wait till you have a team that has a lot of high HP before you run this, because of course the more HP you have, the more damage he does, up to a max of 4,444. So I'm a little bit too tired to do the math right now. I'll work it out for the video when I showcase it, to get it more into the specifics of knowing how much HP your team actually needs minimum to reach his maximum damage potential. But that is pretty dang cool. So that's some of the new stuff that's been introduced here to my account. I've got Veto there, very cool single target nuker. That is interesting. And then we've of course got the new 3 5-star heroes that they gave us from pre-registration, along with like I believe 5,400 black jewels and some other various rewards and stuff like that. We also, if we go down here to summon, we have this new 8 days only, 1 free 11 summon every day. Now you're mostly gonna get just sheets from this and not the actual 5-star Mars. Now they do say one of these multis for these 8 days will guarantee a 5-star hero, which I'm assuming is going to be Mars or something else. Let me actually look in the banner here. Let me take a look. But they did guarantee that you're going to get at least a 5-star. Now the thing to keep in mind though is that 5-star hero you get might just be sheets. And I don't know if they're going to give you enough sheets to actually unlock that character. But again, this is free and you get to do this once every day, one multi every day for free. And this is a good way to really build up a lot of sheets, especially for like 4 stars. Like getting, let's see, is he on here? Yeah, Leopold. If I can get a lot of Leopold sheets and actually make him a 6-star or even a 5-star for that matter right now would be awesome. Because right now he's my favorite leader that I currently own on my account. So that would be great. Some of you out there that are looking for a good substitute defense unit, Soul is very good. I have her as well, so getting some more for her would be great. 5 stars, like I said, you can actually pull Mars, just straight up pull Mars. Very good defensive unit, very great, probably the best tank available right now, perhaps. I'd have to go back and look, but I think he actually is one of the better tanks available at the moment in the entire game. But if I could get like if I can get like multiple Yami sheets or Yuno sheets, or even Mimosa, for example, or even the Acid Demon Dweller, if I don't for whatever reason pull the Black Acid, I could still have that Acid to lean on. So there's definitely some really good value in this. And again, you're getting 88 summons for free, 11 a day for 8 days. That is pretty legit. And then of course we'll talk about the other banners in our next video. So very good stuff, guys. We got a lot of stuff to take in, and I tried to wrap this all up into one video because I didn't want to make like 5 videos on every little thing. So our next video will be going into the banners, which banner to go for, which banner to skip, and all that other good stuff here on the channel for Black Clover. I just made my Arc Knight video as well if you guys want to see how to play that on PC using Nox. That video was sponsored, so I'd appreciate if you guys go and just take a quick listen. And that's it. So anyways, guys, we're going to keep grinding here. Hope to see you all in the next videos. Don't forget to subscribe, tick notifications. Don't forget to comment below what you guys think about all this new stuff that dropped with release. And again, to the iOS users, hopefully they figure it out soon. And I'm going to catch you guys all in the next one as always. Until then, peace.